Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Hinderer. I keep fucking looking. So I've had this thing for about 2 weeks, God damn it. I've had this for about a week now. I'm going to talk to you, fucking Christ. My 2 cents on this thing. I keep saying fucking about the Hinderer Nieves ballad song. So I'm not the best flipper by any means, obviously. Just a dude that likes butterfly knives. Hello, dudes and dudettes. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Hinderer Nieves. So I've had this knife for about a week. I'm going to do a little review, a little talking, a little flipping. This is just my 2 cents on this knife. I'm not a professional flipper by any means. I just spend too much time and too much money on ballad songs and about flipping and that kind of stuff. So just offering my opinion, I guess. Let's get into it. So the pros on this thing, it's $325 on Blade HQ right now. For that price, you're getting some pretty premium materials. You're getting titanium handles. You're getting CPM S35 VN blade. This blade shape, the Spanto. It's pretty decent. It's nice. It's a good EDC blade. You got a nice long edge there with a good belly for cutting and stuff. The overall length of this thing is 10 inches, so it's very flipper friendly. It's 4.9 ounces. It's a lot like a Alpha Beast, I would say, I guess, as far as the weight and everything goes. But sadly, that's about it. The cons of this thing, it does come with these gigantic horns on there. On this one, it's been ground off, so those are real pinchy. The hardware for the original, this wasn't original, as you can see here. It's got Allens for the pivots. I do have Allens, so that wouldn't be an issue for me. It's not something that your average flipper or knife guy is going to have. Most of our stuff is going to be Torx, so that's what we're going to be having and using. So that's kind of weird. It has been upgraded though. I noticed on Blade HQ that they have upgraded these things to having Torx, probably because of the fact that we all use Torx. Okay, so another con of this thing, the tang cups are quite pinchy as well when you're flipping and stuff, and you get your fingers in there to maybe do a chaplain or something. It's pinchy, and that's a no-go. One thing that I really didn't like about this knife, and it's a big thing for me, is the sound of it. You know, like you flip this thing around and it doesn't have that sound that I like. It sounds chintzy, and I know that the premium product, the premium quality of this knife is there, but in my mind, in my ears, it doesn't sound quality. I like the sound of a good Bally. I like the sound of a Chab. I like the sound of the Benchmade 87. I like the sound of squids. I like the sound of ABs, and so maybe I'm a snob that way, but to me that's a big deal. So this thing does have a clip with it, but it's sold separately, and I think that's kind of silly. I think that's kind of stupid. For the price point of $325, I mean, sure, that's a pretty affordable Bally, but at the same time, like to spend an extra $60 on a clip, you know, you're getting into the price point of an AB. You're getting into the price point of other ballad songs that come with clips. Like, why should you have to pay to make it better? Overall, like, it's not the best flipper out of the box. It's got these pinch points, the tang cups, the horns, that make it kind of not flipper friendly. But the takeaway with this is it can be flipped. I'm a big advocate of learn how to flip the knife. Don't get a knife to get better at flipping, I guess. I don't know. Like, you can learn how to flip this thing good. Like, over the course of a few days, I've learned that you just kind of hold on to it a little bit lower. And those pinch things, I mean, this doesn't have the horns, so I can't say for sure. But I'm guessing that if you hold it a little lower, the horns aren't going to bug you. You might not be able to chop with it. Sorry, I'm left-handed now because I had surgery on this hand. But yeah, so, and it's not the best knife, but it's a good knife. You know, you can flip it. For EDC, if it had a clip, I'd say it's good. You know, the latch, it didn't have the latch on it when I got it, and I didn't put it back on. But I know that the latch gets in the way. You know, when you're doing tricks and you go to close it, it'll get stuck. For me, that's not a big deal because I usually take the latches off my ballad songs. But for a guy that wants to EDC this thing, you want it without having to have a sheath. You know, it comes with the latch. It shouldn't get in the way like that. So, I mean, is this the best bang for your buck? No. Is it a decent knife? Sure. I don't know. I guess that's my opinion. That's how I think. It's an all right knife. I like it. I like flipping it. Would I be happy if I bought it? Maybe not. Not for the price point that it's at. I mean, used maybe. Yeah, it's really up to the flipper, I guess. It's up to what you think and what you can spend. But I think it's not the best out of the box, really. I guess think what you want to think. Do what you want to do. Flip that shit. I want to say thank you to Corbin Lovins for making this pass around possible and giving me the opportunity to have this thing. And thank you for Blade HQ for supplying this knife, for letting us do this whole thing. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.